Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Art of Conquest video. Like usual, this is Regent Rooney and I'm here to bring you some new content. There is gonna be an update, and as you already know, they also emailed us and to inform us about an update and review. You already read this, that it's preparing for a big update right now. So I have some information. I'm pretty much sure about what the update is. So this is why I'm here. This is why I'm doing this video, to give you guys a heads up, to show you what the new update it is about. But before I'm gonna get there, like usual, thank you all for watching, thank you for subscribing, and if you do find this interesting, please drop a like, drop the thumbs up for me. If there's anything, you can drop a comment in the comment section below. And please comment about this, because this is very important. You know, we can talk about it, maybe we can convince them to do something, you never know. This is gonna be a major change, and it is very important. I find it very important. Before I start that, I saved up. As you can see, I have 0 of those coins on the top. So I managed to open enough adamantine chest to unlock the last chest, and I have the free one. So I wanted to save this one for when I'm going to do the video. So you have one, that name chest, I can't pronounce it, Orichalculm or whatever is, you have to spell it. So it is a free one, so I'm gonna go now and open it. Fingers crossed, hoping for something good. So nothing too shabby. 5 hours of speed rush and some silver samurai. Not very impressed, considering that this costed over 3000 Inari. It is a free one, so beggars can't be choosers, but still. 5 hours of speed rush, that is something. So if you want to open another one, it's 3150 Inari, or 105 of those emblems. That was my free one, that was about it. Still 5 hours of speed rush, I'm happy with that. Alright, so now I'm gonna go straight. Hold on, someone wants my troops. Yeah, another thing, you know, the power prize fight is about to hit. I've queued up some of my gold, so basically when the power prize fight is gonna hit, I'm just gonna collect all these troops and I'm gonna get most of my power back. Plus, you already should know that bronze can be trained within that 10 or 20 minutes of speed rush. And this is the result of the rare resources after the previous event, the Honor event. This is the result of it. Over 1 million of rare resources. Some went for honor to get the chest, I went for the resources. This is how much I managed to get, so I'll have resources for a very long time. Not gonna need to worry about them. And now, the most important thing, the Emperor of Nore, or the King of Nore. To be honest, I don't know what to say. Come on, don't tell me it's not gonna load. So basically, I can't read whatever this has to say, and before I start to say anything, these pictures are provided from by one of my members from my house, Keymart. I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly. He provided us with this picture, so basically I'm just fast forwarding them using YouTube and my channel to provide you this information. The way I see this temple, I suppose that if you're going to be the King of Nore, you're probably going to unlock a new chapter or a new statue in the temple. I'm not sure, or they're going to put a new statue, but it is about the temple, so this is a new one. King of Nore, this is going to be the new city. According to what they say, this is going to be in the middle of the Nore map. I'm not sure where exactly it's going to be, because obviously no one knows yet, but this is going to be a city in the middle of Nore map. And the bad part is, I call it the bad part because this is not something it should happen. This boss, or whoever is going to be King of Nore, this is going to stack with the other advisors. So basically you can be king of your kingdom. Let's say you can be King of Scar and King of Nore, and obviously King of Nore will gonna come with his benefits and perks like the other kings. So I would say that kind of boost for one person is going to be too high. The participation guilds is going to be the top 5 guilds on the server. So the top 5 guilds on the server, I'm not sure if they go by city slots or they go by power, but they should go by power, to be honest. It makes more sense. So the top 5 guilds by power or city slots available. I'm not entirely sure, that has to be confirmed when it's going to hit live. The top 5 guilds, they will participate on a clash. It doesn't matter if they are from the same kingdom, they can participate in this clash. No resources can be plundered, but I suppose troops can die and get injured. They can participate for this event, King of Nore. I'm not sure for how long it's gonna last. My presume is that it's a 12 or 14 days cycle. It's not like the usual King 1 7-day cycle. So I think this is like a preview of how you can see there's 119 slots in this city. I suppose this is the King of Nore. I would like to say Emperor, because there's already kings. So how can you say King of Nore, King of Neferak? Either King of Kings or Emperor. That's 2 options if you want to ask me. Then there's another thing. There is the house that will manage to be the victory house, who managed to capture this city. They have some chests available. There's 3 big ones, 5 smaller ones, 10 even smaller, and 20 even smaller. I don't know what they contain, but they are rewards, and this is like one-time reward. And the Emperor or the King of Kings will be able to distribute this chest among the players. Now, how it's gonna work? There is screenshot as well, and you're gonna read it. I'm just using my words right now. Basically, this is like a 24-hour event. So the first house that gets there and starts capturing it and wins, and the other houses can attack the other players that are capturing, because this is going to be basically like a neutral city. It's going to be like a neutral city. There's going to be 5 houses there battling each other. So the winning house will start to capture. While they capture, I'm pretty sure they can be attacked as well to slow the capture. If they win, if they manage to capture it, then they have to defend it for 6 hours. In those 6 hours, they can be attacked. So they are defenders at that point. If they manage to defend it for 6 hours, they won. If not, if someone beats their defenses, their defenses down, then the other houses can start capturing and so on. But the event will completely end in 24 hours. So someone will be victorious at the end of the 24 hours, I think. The other thing is, obviously, like, you know that the kings come with the advisor ranks with a lot of bonuses and boost and all that. Obviously, this Emperor of King of Kings, or how you want to call it, it also comes with an extra perks that will add up to the advisors. Now, the reason when I said that this is really bad is both because they stack up. Now think about how many people out there they didn't have an advisor rank. Now the same people that have or get advisor ranks, they will also get this Emperor boost. I would say that there is no way for the other people to compete with this. This is way too much boosting just a handful of players. Just a handful of players, way too much boost. The king was already too much boost for one player. It's 300 army cap, research speed, movement speed, honor and all that. It's way too much boost for one player. Now this is even more boost. So whoever is gonna be Emperor is gonna be God mode, basically. Not to mention that he will be able to debuff enemy players. Now what that means, if you don't know what debuff means, it means lowering the stats. Let's say lowering the movement speed, lowering the increase of honor, lowering the increase of resources, reducing the attack damage of army troops. Now this is ridiculously, this is very ridiculous. How can you put that? So basically, who's gonna be Emperor? He's just gonna debuff the strongest players on the servers that are left, and then he has no challenge. He's gonna beat whoever he wants. Now, what is that? Seriously, that's just stupid. If you wanna ask me to put debuff, to allow him to debuff the other players, that's just stupid. So obviously, as Emperor, he comes with a little perks or some extra perks, which I don't know what they do. If you can read this language, good for you. And this is for your own reading. I'm not gonna go and read through this. As I said, I read it already. I did a resume, approximately what it is about. For me, this is disappointing. This update is completely disappointing because there is again just boosting a few players. This is not the way this game should go. It should be more overall boost. They should give a chance for other players to fight. They also reduce the amount of gold troops you loan. You can loan to someone. It's only 4 groups you can deploy on the battlefield. Loaned gold troops. So you can see the succession war will conclude after 24 hours. You can pause this and you can read them yourself. So if you successfully defend for 6 hours, you achieve the ultimate victory. If no house successfully defend the citadel for 6 hours before the succession war ends, then there will be no victor and no emperor. So there is a chance that there is no emperor. I have to make that correct, because I did mention that the event will end in 24 hours. It truly does end in 24 hours, but if no one defends for 6 hours, then there will be no emperor. So there is a chance that there can be no emperor. That all depends how united the server is, I would say. So I have to correct what I previously said. It is a chance that there is no emperor. If a house is currently capturing or defending the Imperium, the succession war will enter overtime to allow the current phase to play out. However, if the house fails to capture or defend the Imperium, overtime will conclude and the succession war will come to an end. So what this means, basically, if there is like 30 minutes left of the event and you're still capturing, the event will keep going until you manage to capture or fail. If you manage to capture it, it's going into the defense mode. So basically, it's that from that defense mode is 6 hours left of the event. So basically, this event can go up to 30 hours or even more, I would say. But if the last house does not manage to defend it, then the succession war will end and there is no emperor. As I said, you can pause this. The 5 houses that control the most city are eligible to participate in the succession war. So yeah, as I said, I'm not sure if it's the top 5 house, but now this is 100%. The succession war is waged between houses, and the lords of the victorious houses will become Emperor of Nore. The 5 houses that control the most city are eligible to participate in the succession war. So the top 5 houses that control the most cities. I wouldn't say that's pretty correct, but anyway. The Imperium will be emptied of players before each succession war starts. The succession war is divided into 4 phases. As I mentioned, countdown, capture, occupy, and defend. None of the siege battles that takes place as part of the succession war will result in resources being plundered. Commanders can tap on the top to instantly travel to a random location in the vicinity of the Imperium. And there it is, Emperor of Nore. So that's why I said, it says King of Nore on that city. Now in this mail it says Emperor of Nore, King of Kings, however you want to call it. Can travel on an exclusive mount, a majestic dragon. How about that? So if you're Emperor, you're going to ride the majestic dragon. Victory rewards. So even if you log in during the succession war, you will still receive a reward. And you still receive the reward even if you participate in the succession war but fail to achieve victory. So you still get something by just participating to this. I don't think they are in order, to be honest. I'm not sure if the pictures they are in order. So that's why I'm skipping some of them, because I see they are duplicates. And here is what does it say when the Emperor can boost and debuff the enemy. On the other hand, the commander who receive disparaging epithets become Perias. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correct. Who will be penalized with special debuffs. Very funny, special debuffs. From which several tiers of reward chests can be bestowed upon commanders. Each commander may receive at most one chest. So those are the chests that I just showed you. So once there is an emperor, he can deliver those chests to his members, commanders, or how you want to, players. Anyway, as I mentioned, it is a good thing that they are working on this game. Obviously, we love new updates, we like new updates, but to boost again just a handful of players who are already benefiting from the king and advisors ranks, that is just silly. It's stupid in any way you want to say it, especially that the emperor will be able to debuff specific players. So that was pretty much about it. I know it's been a very long video, but as I mentioned, this is a very important update. So let me know in what's wrong with my tongue. Let me know in the comment section below what do you think about this. What is your opinion? Let's have a chat about it. Until next time, this is Legend Rooney. See you later, alligator. See you later, guys. And stop. Yeah.